Hey guys, Ghost Gamers here, coming at you with a brand new series called Position Changer. Position Changer is a new series where I will be taking certain players that I feel can play in different positions and I feel that will be better in different positions. Take for example, Kyle Walker, he's a right back, playing right mid, and I'll be saying whether he's good there, whether he's bad there, what's his good points about playing there, what's his bad points about playing there, and an overall review of the player in his new position. So today we have got, as you can see, Maicon. Maicon is a right back for Manchester City, Brazilian, and he is a very solid right back with 85 pace, 75 shot, 82 passing, 80 dribbling, 82 defence, and 77 heading. So overall, in the right back position, he is one of the best. And on PS3 at the moment, he is around 85k, and he's around 65k on Xbox. So today we are going to be changing Maicon from a right back to a centre back. As you know, I feel because of his pace, on this game you need a lot of pace in most players because this game basically consists of pace. So the best centre backs in the world have got a fair bit of pace. Take Thiago Silva, about 83 pace. Ramos, he's got about 79 pace, which isn't bad. So yeah, the best centre backs in the world have got a bit of pace onto them, so they can keep up with most players. So I feel with Maicon with the 85 pace, he would fit in really nice as a centre back. So that's what I'm going to do today. So yeah, let's have a look at his in-game stats to see if he can cut it as a centre back and see if he has all the attributes that you need to basically be a decent centre back. So yeah, this is his in-game stats. As you can see, he has got a few tasty looking stats. Don't think any of them are red, no. None of his in-game stats are red. His worst attribute is his finishing, but what do you expect for a right back? Although in real life he has got a quality shot on him. But yeah, as a centre back, as I'm playing in centre back, 60 finishing isn't bad. So as you can see, in-game stats, ball control 83, crossing 88, curve 85, dribbling 81. So that is some really attacking threats there in stats. His free kick accuracy 75. That's better than some midfielders, I think. Heading accuracy 74, 79 long pass, 86 long shot. His long shot got to be amazing. Wow, 86 long shot has got to be really good. Marking 80, which is really pretty good for a centre back. Penalty 77, short pass 84, and shot power 88. Slide tackle 84, standing tackle 87, and volleys 82. As you can see there, he's got a mixture of very nice attacking threats, attacking stats, as you can see, and he's got some really nice defending stats. So he's an all-round quality defender, but that could affect him. He might be more attacking, I'm not too sure. He could be beaming up the pitch, but I'm not too sure. As you can see, he's got a high attacking work rate, which for a centre back could be a bit worrying. I'm not too sure. Defensive work rate medium. Medium's not bad, but high attacking work rate could, that could make a problem because he could be all the way up the pitch every time, I need him to defend. I don't know, he could be making his runs, which isn't too bad to be honest, because I play 3-5-2, and he will fit in nicely at the left back, like the left centre back position, so I wouldn't mind if he beamed up the pitch now and again. So yeah, that's his in-game stats. As you can see, overall, based on his in-game stats, he seems like a very attacking sort of centre back. Well, I'm going to be playing with a sort of attacking centre back. It seems like he'll be making a few runs up the pitch. I could be wrong though, because he's only going to have 7 chemistry, but I wouldn't mind a few attacking runs now and again. You can't go wrong with that. You see players like David Luiz always doing it. So yeah, I wouldn't mind him doing that. But if he does it in the wrong times, then I get caught out. Then could be bad. So yeah, I'm now going to play a few games and test him out, record a few, and put a bit of footage about of him, and after I'll tell you my honest opinion, whether he's worth it, whether he's better there, and all of that. So yeah, enjoy. So yeah, straight away I noticed that he was absolutely poor in the air. Time after time he was getting beaten in the air. As you can see, he was shocking in the air from high up. When the ball was coming in from corners and stuff, he was shocking, but he did really well at jockeying because of his pace, and he was super strong in tackles, as you can see. he stood up well there, and he even set up a near goal scoring opportunity there with a nice little, nice little fake shot with a really, really good challenge to start off this near goal scoring opportunity, although I do not score it, so it doesn't really matter. But once again, he does really well, really stands up strong, really crunching tackles, and he's so good on the ball. This is what I like about some centre-backs. I like centre-backs that are really good on the ball. If you see here, he does really well to cover the whole entire defence. He can, he's so quick on his, feet, he can just easily cover the whole entire defence. And yeah, this here, it's a little run with him. He's, like I say, he's so good on the ball. But I do lose out, but he does make it really well. As you can see on the far side there, he is getting back into position, so he does really well to get there. But once again, one of his other runs, he is so quick and so good at moving with the ball, on and off the ball, That's what makes him a decent centre-back, I feel. I've played him right back, I've played him centre-back, and I feel centre-back, he's just so good on his feet. I like centre-backs that are good on the feet, like Ramos. So yeah, that's what makes him a good centre-back. So yeah, sorry the footage wasn't very long, simply because I didn't really want to make the video too long, so I didn't add too much footage overall. But on to his good points and his bad points. Starting with good. His good points are, he is very pacey. Pace on this game is basically the key to everything. Pace in a centre-back is even better. 85 pace is really quick. Second good point, he's quick on his feet. You give him the ball, he's absolutely amazing with it. You give him the ball, he can turn anyone, he can turn midfielders, he can turn strikers on him, You get into the corner, he'll probably can turn them, and he's just amazing on his feet. And, that combines with good dribbling, so he's good at dribbling, and he's amazing on his feet. If he's just the last centre-back back, or there's 2v2, and, he can cover the whole entire defence, because he's so quick on his feet, and he's so pacey. He can, get from one side to the other in no time, and like I say, he's very quick on his feet. Another good aspect is he's strong. Centre-backs have to be strong, if not, you cannot be a centre-back if you're not strong, in other words. So that is a very, very good, bonus to have. He's very strong. Another good point is his positioning. I actually thought his positioning, because he had a high attack and work rate, would be poor. I played him right back, like I say, and his, he was beaming up and down that wing, offering a lot of attacking prospects, but he was poor in defence. So I thought when I put him centre back, he could be even worse. He'd be up the other end of the pitch and he'd cost me more. But that was absolutely bullshit, because he was, in his position. As you can see in them clips, he was like that all the time. He was in his position a lot. If he went on the run, like I tried to with him a few times, because I like dribbling with him as a centre back, he got back because of his pace. He got back into position. So that's another bonus that I thought wouldn't be too good about him. I thought his position would be absolutely poor, but it was absolutely amazing. Another good point is his attacking threats. Like I say, he doesn't attack too much, but he doesn't attack none at all. But he's there when I need him. Edge of the area from corners, he's always there just in case, long shots, ball falls to him. So that's what I mean by a good attacking threat. On to the bad points now. Obviously, number one, his price. His price, 86k for PS3 and 65 for Xbox, is a pretty pricey tagline, but, if you have the money, I'll definitely recommend getting him, simply because there's not many decent Premiership centre-backs. If you're going to play him centre-back, there's not many, Premiership centre-backs out there with his sort of attributes, pace, strength, the lot. He's got it. So yeah, sent for company, but you've got to at least play more than one centre-back, ain't you? So, Maicon is definitely worth it if you got the money. But yeah, that is sort of classed as a bad thing, because, some people can't. Another bad point is his slide tackling. He is absolutely poor at slide tackling. He didn't win no slide tackles. I went in for a few tackle slides, but he completely missed. I don't know if that's just me, but that's what I thought was one of his bad points. But his most poor point, has got to be said, is his heading. His heading's only 77, and he gets bullied in the air in the wrong positions. I want him upfield to win a header in the box. He doesn't win it. I want him to even more win a header, to get the ball out from a corner, and he cannot win it. He's absolutely poor on at heading. But if you don't really care about that, if you want to centre back that's good on his feet, good at passing, like a sort of centre back that a lot of people these days in real football are looking for, like people like Ramos, good on his feet, good at attacking. He is like that on this game. Unbelievable player. So overall, I feel he is an amazing player at centre back. Combination of pace, strength help him to be more dominant in this position. When he was a right back, as a right back, he just attacks a lot. He doesn't really defend. But as a centre back, he does sort of both, but more defends, and he's an absolute beast at defending. So yeah, if you can fit him into your team, I'll definitely recommend it. But there's not many teams you can. BPL, there's not many good centre backs, so he would work there. As well as that, maybe if you can afford a Brazilian team. So yeah, overall, he's an absolute monster of a player. So yeah, that's about it. The big question is, do I prefer him at right back or centre back? This is a no-brainer. Centre back. He's so much more dominant. You get so much more use out of him. For the 86k price line at right back, you wouldn't really use him enough to notice him. But at centre back, he's got a key role, so I get more out of him at centre back. So yeah, I prefer him at centre back than right back. So yeah, that's about it. If you like this, please, give me positive feedback and tell me if you like these sort of videos, if you like this new series. Also, if you want, recommend me players next to do. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.